Hi, it's Miss Heather, the music director here at Conservatory of the Ozarks, and this is October 28th, 2021, and sadly, tomorrow is our last day that the conservatory will be open, as far as we know. So I thought I would do a little walkthrough, kind of talk about how everything is going for those of you who have been following our little journey since COVID hit. And hopefully, if anybody's interested in knowing what's going on, that way they'll know what's going on. So it's been kind of a really sad week. We had our last faculty meeting ever on Monday morning, and we've been just listing everything we have here on Facebook Marketplace for sale, and then taking down things off the walls or taking things off shelves because we sold the shelves or sold the decorations on the walls. The lobby still mostly looks the same. I don't know if I can get a good shot. We haven't really sold anything out of here yet. I just listed the bar and the stool or the bench for sale. So we'll have to take down the wood off the wall, and we're gonna have a goodbye party on November 20th, and I think we'll all paint the logo as like our final goodbye to the conservatory. And we have these signs up in the lobby talking about how we're gonna be closing that Lauren made. And down the hallway still pretty much looks the same at the moment. And so does the business office for the most part. It really is sad after working so hard this year to make everything look nice and perfect and updated that to be disassembling everything now. It's so sad. See in here you can see already we've sold the big dandelion picture that was there. Actually, somebody just came and picked that up. And the pianos are listed for sale. And the mirrors. So that's how this studio is looking. Kind of sad. Everybody's packing up their music books and everything. And then here's Tyler's studio. This one still looks pretty much the same so far. So haven't sold that much out of here. I still have to list a bunch of the decorations for sale. Some of these things, like the mirror that is sold, are pending pickup, so they're still on the wall at least. What was nice is some people wanted to buy something, but they couldn't pick it up till next week, and I'm like, that sounds great. Here's this studio, Studio 2, Miss Lisa's studio. Just listed the corner desk that my husband made for this room for sale. I love that desk and the shelves. Just not sure if I can find a place for it in my home or not, so listed him for sale. And that one still mostly looks the same, I think. Oh, except Beethoven is gone. He was right there. Now he's gone. Just an empty screw is left to show that he was there. Beethoven was here. And the art studio still mostly looks the same. I was just listing a bunch of the stuff in here for sale, but one person did actually want to come buy one of the metal boards tomorrow morning. Then the cello studio for Miss Bethany, Studio 5. There's price tags on everything. I think everything is still in here for now. And then Miss Tia and Emily's studio. The mirror got just got sold, so no more mirror. I think that's the only thing that's missing so far out of there. And the snack area, the refrigerator is gone, so no more drinks for sale. That is one of the things that's really noticeable now that it's gone. It looks really bad. Oh, and the dresser that was here that we were storing like extra shirts and stuff in, that's gone. And this bathroom back here, see, here's all the things that were in the refrigerator. And then the bathroom back here, we sold the storage cupboard. So the bathroom is a huge mess now because there's nowhere to store anything, just an empty wall with lots of things on the floor. So good thing we don't have many days left here, I guess, because it's a huge disaster now. So I'm feeling sad, of course, because it's so hard to work really hard to build your dream and then to like slowly and deliberately like tear it apart afterwards. That's really tough. And also just like the thought of moving all of this stuff out of here and getting all the walls primered and everything, it's just a lot. And like paying to have the pianos moved and then setting up a new studio in my home. It seems very overwhelming. I'm trying to kind of not think about it that much, I guess, because it's a lot to take on. It's just a lot. But hopefully it'll be easier than I think. Hopefully we'll sell a lot of this stuff so I won't have to move very much of it. Because I think whatever I don't sell from here, I'll probably take home. And I have a garage sale pile started from moving my house anyway. So maybe we can do a garage sale if I have a bunch of stuff left. So, yeah, it's hard to believe tomorrow is the last morning I'll be coming to work here at Conservatory of the Ozarks, just as it has existed for the last 13 years. Is that right? Started in 2008 and it's 2021 now. I'm not good at math. I think that's right. It's a long time. Basically my whole adult life. So after tomorrow, my life will really change a lot. We have our Halloween recital on Sunday, which is also the last day of the month. And that will be like our last thing we do is as a conservatory as we exist now. And after that, it'll just be me on my own, solo practice. And well, me and my students, I mean, not just me with nobody else. And I'm sure that will be its own special thing. I'm looking forward to that, but it does sort of feel like, man, that's a long time. It's so many years. I started the conservatory when I was 24, I think. Or maybe, no, I was 23. I turned 24 shortly after. So 23, no, maybe I was 24. Now I'm 37. So that the numbers add up because that's 13 years. So like that's a long time to work to build something and then suddenly to think, well, after tomorrow, it's over. There's nothing left from that. It's gone. It's just hard to think of that. That's such a huge change. I feel kind of like I'm about to like jump off a cliff. Like my stomach kind of hurts when I think about it because it just feels like so like, oh, wow. Like how is this going to happen? How is this going to come together? How am I going to do all of this? How can this possibly work? But I know it is fine. My students have all told me they're going to stay with me. And we'll do lessons here for the next few weeks while I'm working on transitioning everything to my house. And then I'll finish cleaning up here in November and just be teaching from my home after that. So I'm really grateful. I have a lot to be grateful for. Chloe and Lauren, the administrators, are still willing to help me out with the administrative stuff, which I'm really grateful for. And like my finances will basically be the same because I'll still be teaching the same amount of students. I won't be sharing the cost of things like recitals and administrative help with other teachers here like I have been doing. I'll just be paying for it out of my pocket, but it will be less stress, because I won't have the pressures that come with like managing other teachers and their students, and that's just a little more time and effort and work. So hopefully I'll enjoy that. It's a trade-off because I really like having the organization here, the big building with lots of other students and teachers and other disciplines, like hearing flutes and guitars or whatever when I'm walking down the hallway, hearing a violin down the hallway, seeing artwork being made. And I won't have that anymore, so that's sad. But I'm just trying to trust that it's all for the best, and that hopefully the last 13 years of my life wasn't just a waste of time and effort. And I don't know what the reason for it all is. It doesn't really make sense to me right now, but hopefully there is a reason, and I will understand later on down the road. But if you're watching this video and you're one of the kind, generous people who donated money to help us stay open for this last year after the COVID shutdown, or if you shared any of our posts or videos on your social media, or just even like sent us some positive vibes or thoughts or prayers, I really appreciate that. All the support we've had over this last year has meant so much to me, and even if in the end the conservatory can't keep going, it feels really wonderful to think that enough people in the community didn't want to see the conservatory go, that they were willing to give and give and give. So we got another year beyond what we really should have had. So I'm really thankful for that. And it means a lot to think that what we were doing here meant something to people in the community. So sorry, wow, I was doing so good. I have been meaning to make this video all week. I wanted to do it on Monday, first day of the last week, but I didn't quite get it done. And I thought, if I just keep talking about the story, I'll work through all the emotions and I can do a video without crying about it, but I guess not. But almost. Just at the very end. So anyways, I will end this video now, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. It's just try not to think about it too much, I guess. And then I'll give some updates about our progress as we transform into a home studio with one teacher and her students over the next month, and work for our Christmas show too. Prepare for that. I hope everybody is staying safe and warm and healthy and having a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.